on the couch, waiting for your heart check. Got to let the beat get under your skin. I think I'm an angel. I'm gonna break my wings.
Welcome guys. Welcome to Life Success New Zealand. I'm your host Laurie, and we're going to talk about some of these subjects that you guys have asked for, especially when it comes to time management, and I know that it can be a challenge. Now, a lot of us have struggled with getting up in the morning and getting up and going to work, especially when, you get up late in the morning and you have no time to have a morning ritual or morning routine, as we call it. And morning routine is so important because it gets you, in the right mind frame to get ready, get sorted, and get your act together and get ready for the day. So my advice to you guys is to have a morning routine, getting up at a certain time, going to bed at a certain time. Okay? Now I go to bed by 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is my latest. Okay? Now why? One is that I have an illness, and epilepsy is no joke. If I don't get 9 hours, a certain amount of time of sleep, it can be a risk factor. Now, there's also a situation where if I'm not sleeping, therefore my brain can't function anyways. So, that's important for most of us. However, for some of us who have, difficulty getting up in the morning, who likes winter? Really? I mean, it's bloody cold. It's so cold, especially down south. It's been very cold. And I guess in New Zealand, we tend to kind of not look at our, morning plan in a better way, and we just don't get our act together. And this is why I really found a book from Sarah Knight, Getting Your Shit Together, was fantastic book. I highly recommend it for you guys, so go and check that out. You can actually download it on Google Play as well. So that's Getting Your Shit Together from Sarah Knight. Definitely check it out. It is worth reading. It is really inspiring. I find morning planning is so crucial. So you're basically planning your morning the night before. So plan your breakfast, what you're having, and you can make it a simple, quick meal. You can put it to one side, ready for the morning. You could always have a smoothie. I mean, that's easy as. You can just, drink that on the way to work. And then having exercise routine if you want to. Some people do yoga in the mornings. They meditate in the morning. Meditation's great. I find that useful for me personally. And it helps with some people who struggle with anxiety. So when you struggle with stress, that's where we need to really focus on having a positive mindset in the morning. Affirmations. You can download an app that could be useful to say positive things for your mind together. You can also create a workout plan. What are you going to do? You can go for a walk if you really wanted to. I mean, sunshine is good for you. You could always do, a simple workout like, your abs, push-ups, the simplest thing ever. You don't need weights to do a good workout and, sweat. You could, or if you have a bike, indoor bike, you can go on that and, 10-minute workout, no problemo. Just as long as you're getting the body moving is crucial to your mind. So, I think having a plan of what you're doing that morning and how you're going to get grounded so that you're ready for the day and your mind is in a positive space is crucial. And that's where I think a lot of us struggle with that, in particular. And I fully think that we are in this difficult scenario of not really getting up at a certain time of the day. I prefer to get up at 6 a.m. and get my coffee, sit down and really watch something that's good for the mind, or even, not only that, sometimes I like to watch some of my TV shows, depending on how I feel that day, but I like something that's going to be really good for the brain, because we're more likely to get whatever it is that we're trying to do, the positive mindset to kick in. And that's where I like to read books that are great to get your mindset in the right frame. A life coaching book, maybe. There are some good ones out there that are very inspiring. Something that's going to really get your mindset in the flow, as we could say it. Get inspired to live your life in a positive way. And this is where some people do that. I like to do meditation in the morning. I like to stretch my body. I like a bit of yoga, so I do a few yoga stretches in the morning and just stretch out the body and the muscles relax a little bit, because when it's tight, the muscles are tight, your brain can't function very well, and that's when you just, release all the tension, all the crap, and you feel so much better once you've done that, and you go, and having a glass of water is crucial too. So making sure you're getting enough water before you even do anything for the day is great. So really having just that plan in place and creating it, getting up in the morning. Some people have to get up at 5 a.m. And there's nothing wrong with getting up at 5 a.m. It just means you have to go to bed reasonably early. And some people don't, and some people work late. But it all depends on your type of job. So if you're working 9 to 5, then really your situation is a lot easier than some people, okay? So your planning, time management needs to be organised differently than some people, I suppose. With some people who have jobs that work at night time have different lifestyle, and of course they're just all over the place, put it that way. And that's when we struggle more in life with our time management. Now, I know that time management can be a skill, unless you want to be one of those people that sit on their ass and do nothing. Then that's not going to help you really. Your priorities, you've got to get your 3 top priorities for the day. Okay, what is it that you need to do that day? And once you've done those 3 top priorities, then the rest follows, right? But you also need to make sure you have a routine in place, that you're, ready for the day, because a lot of us struggle with that. And of course, I know for myself that, having a morning routine is crucial when we are getting up for work, doing what we need to do. And, for me, getting up and having coffee is the most crucial thing, because who wants to bloody damn well get up and then run around like a mad nut bar? Some of us do that, and we don't actually get up and have enough time for that ourselves. When we take time for ourselves to, get ready and not stress about everything, that's when we are more likely to be more relaxed, and, that's self-love, because we're not rushing around like a mad nutter. And I think that's important for us to have our priorities in the right direction instead of stressing out. So I will write a blog about this in particular too, not just a podcast for you guys, but because this subject is something that a lot of us struggle with. And I think my recommendations for you guys is to read a book from Sarah Knight, that is Getting Your Shit Together from Sarah Knight, and really make it your priority to understand how it works. And because a lot of us don't get our act together, and that can be a battle. So, making an effort to get our shit together, as we could say, is so important, because who wants to feel like shit for the rest of the day and rush around like a mad person and not have your priorities straight, right? And getting up late doesn't help. It really makes you feel like crap. So I hope these tips and tricks help you guys to actually organise yourselves to have a good ritual daily and get prepared for the day so that you can take on all the crap that comes at you, all the stresses, and really, really take good care of yourself. And, nothing worse than feeling like crap. So I really suggest that you guys do. Have an awesome day, and hope this helps you guys to actually take on the day. Blessings.
Yeah, bouncing off the clouds, what you're waiting for. Yeah, bouncing off the clouds, hear that melody. Dancing on the clouds, waiting for your heart jack. Got to let the beat get under your skin. I think I'm an angel, I'm gonna break my wings. A melody from heaven spins me round and around. Yeah, bouncing off the clouds, whisper in